Okay, hello. Do you love my Willy Wonka sunglasses? So today I have my doggos. Mr. Juju makes barks. Make barks. I'm gonna go straight for once. No pun intended. Today we are going to be doing a psychic or intuitive reading of the cast of Dance Moms. Now this is not going to be in any particular order, it's just going to be whatever comes to me first. I am feeling that a lot of the cast members that were actually not there for too long at all are actually some of the cast members who had the strongest energies and strongest auras, so that is interesting. I am going to be covering anybody that's ever been on the cast from season 1 to 8, and I will hopefully get to as many of your favorites as possible, but like I said, I'm just going to cover whoever comes to mind. But first, I'm gonna go find somewhere to park. Maybe you guys will be able to see how freaking rich the rest of my neighborhood is. So this is why there's constantly people just driving around my neighborhood, is because they're not actually people that live here. They're just coming to look at all of these houses. People out in this neighborhood are like annoyingly rich. These were the dream homes. They look like smaller on the outside than some of the homes that I showed you, but they're actually like gargantuous on the inside. You get to go look at all of them. Oh, there's one right there. There's the sign. It looks like this one is the new dream home. It says it would be this one right here, which they've actually been building for like years, so that's interesting. But it says 28th Dream Home Lottery. Sorry for filming. So I'm not sure if this is like public property or whatnot, but this is where we are going to go park to do a reading. I've literally never driven out here in my life-o. Gross, I just went through a giant puddle. Okay, well, there's a stop sign up there, so it's definitely somewhere that I can drive. Now, is it somewhere that I'm not going to get stuck? That's another question for another day, or maybe that we'll find out in a couple minutes here. Wow, it's like off-roading. Okay, so like I said, today we are going to be doing a psychic reading of the cast of Dance Moms, and let's get right into it. Now, I may reference a lot of aura colors and chakras. Basically, to explain that in a nutshell, your energy field in your physical body is divided into 7 different chakras. So those are just your energy fields, starting from like the crown of your head to your feet, or from your feet to the crown of your head. And all of those different chakras are associated with a different aura color. Hi, Tash. Basically, an easy way to think of this is the phrase true colors, or I can see your true colors. I like to think that that wasn't just a Cyndi Lauper. Oh my god, the incessant construction noise. Ugh, and the white people and joggers walking my way. We love a good white neighborhood. Okay, so Mr. Chew, are you barkerina? Do you find barks to make? You want to make your barks? Okay, so when it comes to the when it comes to the saying true colors, or I can see your true colors, I like to think that that saying came from aura colors, because your aura colors, and a lot of people can either see aura colors or feel them at least, and they are very representative of your energy fields and who you are as a person, and the energy that you radiate and the energy that can be seen and projected by you out into the universe. So I like to think that the saying true colors comes from that. Okay, where's the incessant construction beeping coming from? Oh, it just stopped. No, for half a second. Okay, I'm literally going to go somewhere else because this construction beeping is driving me mad. We are not going to be able to do we're not going to be able to do a nice focused reading with that incessant beeping coming back every couple seconds. So we're going to relocate again. Well, I have no idea where I am, but it looks like I'm about to find somewhere quiet. I've literally just been driving until I could hopefully find somewhere quiet. No idea where I am, actually. Can I park here? No trespassing. Never mind. All right, well, after driving for a full hour out of town and a full hour back, I am now back in the exact same spot. I can still hear the incessant beeping faintly in the background. And too bad I'm not like those psychics that you see in the movies that can predict the future with the crystal ball, or I would have just saved myself 2 hours. Anyways, okay. The first person that is screaming at my psyche is actually who they called on the show Christy. Oh, I should probably mention that my phone is now under 10%, so there may be a part 1, 2 kind of thing for this, because we'll see how much I can record with my battery dead. Hi, Tash. So the first person screaming at me is Christy, who they referred to as Christy on the show. Now, I feel as if Christy was the most misrepresented person on Dance Moms. Now, she definitely fed into that a bit herself, I would say. She was taking direction, we'll call it, from the producers. Now, I see Christy or Christy as having a lot of orange energy in her aura. This is not gonna work. I have to bring these dogs home. All right, now that clearly did not work out, so we're gonna try again. I truly need like focus, calm, quiet, peaceful area to myself in order to do a reading. And right now I'm inside my greenhouse. Don't mind my cat. And my battery is still at 4%. So let's get into it. So I was talking about Christy, and when I say that she was probably one of the most misrepresented people on the show, it was half probably because she listened to producers and played into the crazy. And I would say it was also just half like editing and stuff and how Abby treated her, because Abby sees Christy, or I'm just gonna call her Christy, as somebody of lower intelligence. That's not just something for the show, like that's how Abby views a lot of people, but especially Christy. She views her as somebody that is just not on the same level as Abby. But I would say that I see a lot of red and orange in Christy, which tells me that she is very grounded, she is very rooted in her spirituality, which for her that mostly comes from her religion and her religious faith. I see a lot of blind faith in Christy that can be an amazing quality, but it can also get you in trouble sometimes. She has blind faith in her religion. She has blind faith in her daughter Sarah and her gifts and her talents and what she was put on this earth to do. She also has blind faith in people like Abby, and so that can kind of bite you in the butt. But Christy is the kind of person, she is a ride or die. She's gonna support you right till the bitter end. If you are one of her people, you are one of her people. And yeah, that can be great, but like I said, it can also nip you in the butt sometimes. It can also bite you in the butt, sometimes, if you are putting that blind faith in somebody that doesn't have your best intentions at heart. The orange, I see Christy as not a crazy stage mama whatsoever. She is somebody that saw this as a fun opportunity. She sees and truly believes, like I said, with blind faith, that her daughter has a gift and that she was put on this earth to share that gift. And I agree with that. But she just came on Dance Moms like, hey, we're already at the studio. I can play this up. I have no problem going into the theatrics and being like over the top instigator just for the show. But she was there for fun. Now, while we're talking about Christy, let's talk about her daughter, Sarah. So I see Sarah as having a bright, delicate, like white pink, rose pink aura, which I think has changed over time, but like specifically on the show, which I think is ironic with so much of their costuming. Like I'm, of course, gravitating to Sarah's solo One Heart and how it was in like a delicate pink costume and it was a choreography about the heart. And Sarah, I would say, had a very delicate, bright white and pink aura, which are both representative of the pink, the heart chakra. And I think that blind faith is also something that Sarah has. And she's really a quiet listener. She's a good listener. She's going to take things to heart. She's going to communicate from her heart. And the white in your aura is like perfection and almost like psychic abilities that a lot of children have. And I would say that as she grew older, she's developed more like purple in her aura, which is like your third eye chakra, and it is like symbolic of intuition and insight and creativity. And one irony is that I think that Sarah was projected on the show to have been like the immature one, or she didn't want to sit at the back of the bus, or she was attached to her mom, and those are not necessarily bad things in my opinion, but Sarah had a very like sensitive energy, very empathic energy. If, for example, you said something rude about... Alright, well my phone just died, so I guess that's going to be the end of part 1. I'm recording this ending before I do the reading. Haha, smart thinking. So that I can record right until my phone dies. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're brand new here, if you want to. And as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!